Hey y'all, welcome to the Clock Tower. I'm Colton, here with Brandon. Today we're playing the best deck in the meta. We're playing that mirror match, Milky Holmes versus Milky I can't do this anymore. Hi, I'm Colton. I'm here with Brandon. We are playing Milky Holmes, but the joke's over now. This deck's not good, but it was I thought it was a funny joke. And apparently a lot of you did too. I was really anxious when the video went up. I thought for sure we were going to get like a ton of dislikes, but no, people thought it was funny. So, big sigh of relief on this end, honestly. I think Brandon was also nervous about it. When I told him I wanted to do it, he was like, go for it! In that way that friends are. But yeah, no, we are playing Milky Holmes today. That is really happening. But it's just for laughs and giggles. I think the kids call this a crap post or something. I don't know. Anyway. Brandon, how you doing?
Doing okay. Yeah, my biggest fear was somebody was going to take it more seriously than it actually is. Um,
So far, so good. It's the next day. We're recording this on the day after it went up, so far, the video's doing very well, and we haven't had any overly earnest comments, which is good.
Throw this in the back, I guess.
Yes, that's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Perfect. 4-2.
Cancel on 2. Because you see, Brandon, this is what gives you power. You throw it in the back row, and you leave it in the back row for your oversized level 0. Draw.
My vanilla quote-unquote oversize.
I said this in the video. Like, vanillas, they're functionally oversizes now in the modern meta. On play, you don't have a copy of this, so nothing happens. On play, reveal the top card. It is a detective, so it stays on top. Nothing happens. I forgot to mention this in the video. It also tells you what you're going to trigger if you reveal a detective. So, big brain moves. Okay. So, we're going to slam this for no good reason. This is 5,000 now.
Yeah, it is.
And this is 4-5. So, we're going to swing. Oh my gosh. It's like I knew what I was going to trigger for 2. And then here for 3.
Surprising nobody. I'll take that. Sure.
Yeah. I don't mind pushing him to level 1 because the level 1 combo doesn't require a reverse, so giving him reverse targets doesn't make a difference.
Sure, I'll clock that.
Your combo is red though, so I don't know if you actually know any of the cards in this deck. Actually.
Yeah, that's a...
Not that it, requires a big brain to pilot.
That is a detective, so it goes back on top. Play this one. I play this one. I play this one. And then I slam the off climax.
Yep, that's the off climax. It's empty salvage.
Perfect. And then I will front for 2.
Cancel on 1.
This is pretty interesting for another 2.
2's good.
And then for 3. For those of you who can't see what we're doing behind the scenes, we actually set up a thing for in the event that we do end up playing rock, paper, scissors. So, like,
yes,
we're able to do rock, paper, scissors from the different cities that we live in to be able to do this for this game. I have now gone through at least 2 of those, so the likelihood that this even comes up on my end, it's like beginning to shrink, and I'm like, well, we may not even need the rock, paper, scissors setup we just spent all this time preparing for.
We definitely spent at least 15 minutes making sure that we could play rock, paper, scissors on camera. This is what we do to try to make the best Weiss content that we possibly can for all of you. This is the card in question, by the way, over here in Resolution. If it comes down and there's another copy of it across from you, you can rest a card and play rock, paper, scissors to draw one. It's pretty insane. So I clocked. I'm going to draw 2. Okay. Well, this is not what I wanted. Basically at all.
But I thought you said it was an easy to pilot meta deck, Colton.
It is easy to pilot, but, every deck can dead draw, Brandon. Yeah. But hey, we'll throw down the stock soul. We're going to have more stock now, which is good.
Cool.
I'm going to throw in one of the rock, paper, scissors zeros. Everybody gets +1 stock. So we're going to side here.
Okay.
For 2.
Yeah.
We're going to side here for 3.
Sure.
And then we'll swing here at, we're both at 3-5, right?
I am currently 3-5.
Okay. You only have 2 cards in hand. Let's kill your thing. For 2. He's going to play the backup.
I'm going to play the backup. And it was for 3, you said?
Yeah, it's for 3, I think. Hold on. Make sure. No, it was for 2.
Okay, sure.
Was it for 2? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I think this is what I triggered.
Sounds good. For 2.
Okay.
Yeah, you pushed me. Clock that one. Draw.
I'm pretty sure that aside from it being the best deck in the meta, everything I said in the deck tech is factually true.
Technically.
Like, the top end is comboless.
I'm gonna slam. For 3.
Cancel on 1.
3.
Cancel on 1. I'm out now.
Front. For 2.
2 is good. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that everything I said in the video is actually technically true. So
fair enough. I mean, I you previewed me to some of it that you were gonna say, and the stuff that you previewed to me, I think, was fantastic. The way you were wording some of that. Oh man, you actually. That's right. Except you're. Man.
my standby target.
Yeah. The standby target. Yeah. Right.
I'm over here and here.
Yeah, you're over in 2 lanes.
Okay. This deck does run an obnoxious number of backups, though, so...
Surprise!
Yeah, we're going to do that, because I don't want to get backed up. We're going to swing here.
Okay, so you're going to be under in the middle?
I'm going to be under in the middle, yeah.
1.
And then I'm going to side and hope I trigger. I did not.
Okay.
So for 0. And then I'll side here for 1. For 2, excuse me.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to leave characters on board so that I can limit the amount of damage I'm about to take.
Sure. Okay. We'll play this one.
Oh no, he's got his early game or his end game down.
Pretty close, actually. I'm 500 bigger. Do you have a backup in hand? That is the question of the day. I'm gonna assume yes, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. Stock Soul.
Okay.
Who needs to cancel when you can Stock Soul? Send this one. Oh, no, I can't. It's not it's a fake Stock Soul. But the top card of my deck.
Oh, shoot, you're right. You're right. Whoops. I definitely played that wrong. Oh, well.
Sure.
I forgot. I forgot. It's one of the really old stock souls, which makes sense because I think this was the first thing ever printed in English, technically.
Well, with that in mind, I will then swing here, so when this card attacks, I can pay one and pay it out,
Yeah.
and to salvage a character,
Okay.
which I will.
I am gonna play the backup.
Sure, I figured you had it. I'll get that one from waiting room, and then
Yeah, I'm more interested in saving this than this.
swing for 5.
Yuck. Because it's gonna stick.
Well, to be fair, I was like a level ahead. You were a level ahead at that point.
Yeah, no, I had 7 cancels in the top 28 cards. It was pretty obnoxious.
For 3.
Okay.
And then front for 3 again.
Okay. This suddenly started going very poorly. Draw. Let's see.
I mean,
Oh gosh.
because the possibility that I triple cancel here is not. It's not 0.
Refreshing 7. I can't beat that. But I can win the other 2 lanes. Let's see if he can't push you into 3. You're gonna swing for 1, 2, 3.
Cancels.
For 1,
Cancel.
and crashing for 1.
Cancels. Oh. Okay. Stand all. Draw 1. I don't clock here.
Yeah, there really isn't any point. It's not like you need to get to level 3 for any reason.
Well, when I do this, okay. Oh, I think it triggered first. Right, that was first. I have one more. Pay this one out. There it is. Now I have all 8 going back. So my refresh will actually be decent-ish. Going into the next round of the deck. Swing. For 2.
Cancel on 1.
Swing. For 2.
Cancel on 1. Okay.
Refresh. Ooh. And then swing for...
It was 3,
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I only need to find a way to stick 9 damage with no cards in hand. Draw. Doggone it. I don't want to clock this. Draw. Oh, okay. I'm going to be okay because I can play my Cat Ears event to go get 2. So I'm going to go get my 2/2 and my other 2/2. And then I'm going to play my other Cat Ears event that I also just drew into.
Best deck in the meta.
Best deck in the meta. And then I'm going to go get... let's see, how big are your things? Pretty big. I can't beat them on board. I can crash into them on board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get... Even getting backups isn't going to help me. Because I kind of need a close right here. We'll get... Yeah, we'll get the 2/1.
To be fair...
And this... And the back row support. so that we can at least get close. Play you down. Play you down. You definitely have enough stock to do what you need to do in this deck, though. That's for sure.
Right.
All right, let's decide how we want to do this. We're going to be even here. I'm over here, and I'm under here. Guess it doesn't really matter. I just need to trigger a whole bunch and hope that literally everything sticks. Yeah, we'll swing here for 2.
Yep. Good start.
Crash here for 3. Here, okay, come on.
No.
Oh. And then crash here for 4. Yep. Well, I got my triggers, but I'm about to die. I did, however, compress down a little bit with those magnifying glass events. But then again, I also did just trigger 2 climaxes, so I only have 3 climaxes, I think, in the deck at this point.
Yeah.
I might only have 2.
You refreshed.
I may have.
You refreshed 7. Did you pay out the one in stock? That's the one I don't remember.
I don't remember.
We'll find out. I mean, I don't.
I think I did. I probably did. I had 11 stock and I paid down to 2. I think I paid it out.
I think I actually just swing with this anyway.
Yeah.
To crash here. For 1. Yeah.
And that's game. So yeah, that's Milky Holmes.
Yeah. Probably the fastest game we played on the channel.
Easily the fastest game we've ever played on the channel. It's bad. It's funny to meme for a minute. I wouldn't take this to locals and be like, haha, I brought Milky Holmes. Like, this is something that you own. And, like, you can find this easily, right? Like, when I said you can find it for less than $10 on eBay, not kidding. The one that I got came with a giant pin that said, I know how to play Weiss Schwarz. It's great. It's one of my favorite things. But you can get these really cheap. It's fun to have to occasionally break out for, like, a single game. But that's really it. It's a novelty more than anything else, but it's worth a little bit of your attention. And I'm hoping that these 2 videos are going to be exactly as much attention as this deck deserves.
Fair enough.
Novelties are fun, and we've never done anything like this before, I don't think. And don't expect us to do very much like it. This is not something we're gonna do too often, but it was fun.
It was. As we get back into more real life next week on Tuesday, we're gonna have a clock talk. Following Thursday, we're gonna go with another 5 cards, 5 minutes, looking at 7 Deadly Sins once again, and then the following week will be my deck. So looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, which was going to be 7 Deadly Sins, but then Bushiroad recently announced that they are pushing back some release dates by about a week due to COVID-related production stuff, is my understanding. So we're going to talk more about that on Tuesday. But release dates are being pushed back, which also means that the deck that is being released at the end of this month might not be 7 Deadly Sins. That might be getting pushed back, depending on card releases, if we have enough cards for Brandon to show off the deck. Because as of right now, all the 7 Deadly Sins stuff hasn't been revealed. So we're still waiting on those reveals in order to actually have a deck.
We're pretty close. I'm missing a couple pieces in order to have the deck that I want completed. But we're likely not going to see that until the full release. So it's probably not going to be 7 Deadly Sins the next one, but the one after that, very likely that it will be. So Looking forward to that.
And the one after that is honestly going to be delayed as well because smack dab in the middle of August, we will have the Grail War. We haven't talked about it as much in recent weeks. We've been working on the logistics of it, but we are getting our stuff together so that we can record the Holy Grail War, all of the best decks from Fate and some of the worst, battling it out. We're going to have gameplay for all of those. A bunch of different decks going to play each other. We're going to try to explore all the fun things that Heaven's Feel 2 brings to the table, kind of as Fate reaches its conclusion in English Weiss for the foreseeable future, unless there's something coming up that we don't see coming. But main series Fate is probably done in English, so we're going to talk about all of the interesting cards and decks that can be assembled from all 5 of those Fate sets. 5 sets? 5 sets. So, a lot of cards, a lot of decks, a lot to talk about, but that's what we're going to be doing for the middle 2 weeks in August. So, starting, I believe, on August 10th through August 19th, every day there will be Grail War related stuff. We'll talk more about this on Tuesday during the next Clock Talk, but just so y'all know, my next deck tech isn't going to happen until August 24th because we're taking 2 weeks off of our regular schedule just to do Heaven's Feel Holy Grail War stuff. So be on the lookout for that. We'll talk more about that on Tuesday as well as the new release schedule. But until then, thank you so much for joining us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and have a good one.
We'll see you then.